Okay, welcome back to another episode of Tiny Kitchen Cooks. This is Cameron Cook Rush, and tonight we are cooking chili. So, shortly I will show you our mise en place and what we're dealing with, and then we'll go from there. So, here we go. We have 2 tablespoons of chili flake. We have 1.5 tablespoons of chili powder. We have 1 tablespoon of smoked paprika. We have 1.5 tablespoons of ground cayenne. We have 2 tablespoons of ground chili. We have 2 tablespoons ground onion. And most importantly, we have 4 tablespoons ground cumin. Okay, so to make our chili, our base is tomato paste. This is 560 grams. Then, I know this is controversial. I grew up in Texas and Kansas City. Now, Texas chili is meat-based and it's just meat. Whereas Midwestern chili tends to have different kinds of beans. So I love both. And I'm showing you my version. As I said, we start with our tomato paste. I've got 400 grams kidney beans. I've got 400 grams chickpeas. Now, sometimes you get rid of the juice that comes with the beans, but personally, I think it adds a lot of flavor. It's your personal choice. You can either strain them or you can include the juice, but personally I love it. So for this video, I will be using everything. Lastly, one ingredient that I will be using is a little bit of liquid smoke. I just think this personally adds a little bit of smokiness and savoriness, and I just think it works best. Okay, so first of all, we're going to be browning our meat in a typical Dutch oven. So we'll start with this, okay? So you can see I've got a Dutch oven. This is what we're going to use to cook our chili. And I've got a little bit of oil added, and we'll just use that to get things started. Okay, into that we're going to add our ground pork. Okay, next we're going to increase our temperature and then brown the meat and go from there. Meanwhile, we'll also add our seasonings. So we'll add our cumin, we'll add our cayenne, we'll add our smoked paprika, we'll add our ground chili powder, we'll add our chili flakes, and we'll add our ground onion. Next, we're just going to combine everything and allow it to brown. Okay, next we're going to add a few drops of liquid smoke. That was about a teaspoon. And then we're going to add our tomato paste, our kidney beans, and our chickpeas, and a little bit of water. By the way, when it comes to adding chickpeas, or when it comes to adding kidney beans, for example, you can easily discard the liquid, but I think it adds extra flavor. Your choice. Okay, so now we've added everything. We just have to stir together, let everything incorporate. Take it off the hob, and I'll show you just in a little bit what we're left with. So, this is my version of chili. Hope you enjoy.
Tiny Kitchen Cooks.